Hey guys, it's Liv. I'm back. Today I know I normally show the final look. I'm actually not wearing that much makeup today, just concealer because I'll be going out later. But I really wanted to show my viewers how I color correct and get a flawless looking skin. I know a lot of my viewers are older and they're teenagers, so they deal with acne. But if you're older, you deal with problems around the eye areas like bags and also with the wrinkles and things like that. So I really wanted to do an in-depth tutorial for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Hope you enjoy. Okay guys, so we're going to go ahead and start out with this Rimmel Stay Matte Mattifying Primer. I love this stuff. It's very good for oily skin and combination skin as well. It doesn't dry me out. It's like a lotion. So I just rub this all over my face. Now I'm going to be taking this color correcting palette from Ulta Beauty and I'm using this green shade first. And if you've never heard of color correcting before, basically from an artist's perspective, it's using the color wheel to cancel out our blemishes. So I have a lot of acne, which is red undertoned. So I'm going to take this green, which is opposite to it on the color wheel, and blend this over all of my spots. And as you can see, they're a lot less noticeable. And you may think, well, wouldn't you be able to see the green? Wouldn't that look a little odd? Once you put foundation on, this formula of this color correcting palette, you won't see it at all. It's actually very, very great. It's kind of similar to concealing, but I feel like it's more effective because instead of covering the red, it'll cancel it out. So I'm just taking my finger and just blending this all over. Now I'm going to take this next shade, which is the yellow next to it, and I'm going to also cancel out the purple underneath my eyes. I have a problem of very dark and puffy under eyes, so by using this yellow, I'm able to cancel that out and make them look a lot brighter. So I'm just taking my finger and patting that all over. Now for foundation, I already went ahead and squeezed it in my face. This is the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. It has salicylic acid in it, and this was the first time I used it, but now that I'm doing the voiceover, it's a few days later, and I actually really like this. It hasn't broken me out, which is great, because a lot of foundations do break me out, and I love to wear makeup. So I'm just dabbing this all over with my Beauty Blender. Now I've got the layer on, I'm going to go ahead and apply some concealer. Now I'm using first the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Concealer in the shade Fair, and you'll see me do that. And then the white bottle that I just held up is the Manic Panic Dream Tone Foundation. This is a white foundation. I like to mix it in with my concealer. I feel like it just brightens up my eyes so much. So as you can see, I'm blending in my concealer with my Beauty Blender first. Now I'm going to go ahead and just take the slightest little drop of this white foundation and blend it underneath my eyes on top of the concealer, and this makes me look so much more awake. And it does not draw attention to wrinkles or creases or anything like that. Now I'm going to go ahead with my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in the shade Dulce de Leche, and I'm going to be using this lighter shade. As you can see, I've already hit pan on it. I really love this stuff. I'm taking a very dense brush. This is a face powder brush, and I'm using the dense brush all over my face in my problem areas. And by problem areas, I mean not acne, because we've already covered that up, but I mean my large pores. So by my nose, by my forehead, a little bit on my cheeks. Now I'm going to be taking a slightly denser, less dense brush, excuse me. And this is an angled brush, and I'm using that same exact color, just setting my under eyes, and then I'm putting it on the rest of my face. I just wanted a denser one to cancel out my large pores. Now, I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade Bikini Contest, and this is a matte bronzer. A lot of people use shimmer bronzers, but if you have an acne or dry skin or any kind of texture on your skin, it will pick up if you have something with shimmer in it. So if you don't want to emphasize your problem areas, anything matte is the best way to go. So I'm just putting this on my cheek area just for definition and my upper forehead. Now I'm going to be taking this matte blush from the Ulta Beauty face palette. Like I said, matte is very good, so I'm just taking this and dusting it on my cheeks. And I'm not going too heavy either because I don't want to have cakey blush adding to my problem areas on my cheeks. And then I just did a little tiny bit on my forehead and a little tiny bit on my chin just to make my face look a little bit more natural. Now, highlighter is the tricky part. I'm taking this highlighting shade in here, which is a silver with a blue undertone. I really love the shade, but you have to be careful when you do use highlighters because they can have shimmer and glitter in them. We do want them to be reflective, but if you have shimmer and glitter, it's not going to work. It's going to draw light towards problems, which is not what we want. So I'm taking this flat, dense brush, and I'm putting this on the high points of my cheeks, my brow bone, my nose, cupid's bow, chin, and a little bit on my forehead, just the higher points of my face. Now I'm going to blend everything together with my NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray, putting it on my Beauty Blender, and just blending it all over my face. This is going to set everything down. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk today. This is the third time I've done this voiceover. So I'm just setting everything down like I said. And this will make sure that everything blends together too and lasts throughout the day. But once you're done here, you're ready for any of your other makeup. Thank you guys so much. Subscribe.